Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're really embarking on an incredible journey. Think of it as a shortcut to becoming truly well-informed about a really vibrant, historically rich part of the world.
That's right. We're talking about Merida and the Yucatan region.
Exactly. And you shared some fantastic material with us, essentially a curated guide. It points to some of the most essential places to visit if you really want to experience the culture, the history, the natural beauty there.
Yeah, and our mission today really is to unpack that. We want to extract the most important nuggets of knowledge, those key insights from this material.
Right, helping you discover the magic of Merida with, confidence and curiosity.
And what's truly fascinating here, I think, is how these specific places, they really capture the essence of Yucatan. You get this incredible blend from its ancient Mayan roots through its colonial grandeur right up to its modern-day charm.
It's such a mix.
It is. So this deep dive, it's designed to give you that unparalleled blend, history, nature, culture, and that amazing local warmth you feel there.
Think of this as your personalized guide. It's a taste, really, of the kind of comprehensive, easy-to-understand information you can access, information that makes your experience in Merida truly unforgettable.
Exactly.
We're going to help you navigate this beautiful region, uncover maybe some hidden gems alongside the big names, and really understand why these specific spots are essential, why they give you that truly immersive experience.
Let's dive in.
Let's unpack this incredible journey. All right, we're going to start our exploration right in the heart of it all, Merida itself.
The capital city.
Yeah, often called the White City. And for good reason, it seems. It's a place where history, well, it just breathes in the architecture, doesn't it?
It really does. It's not just in museums, like you said. It's embedded in the buildings, the streets. It creates this atmosphere that's both elegant, preserved, but also deeply rooted in its past.
You see those meticulously restored facades, the tree-lined streets. It feels like they're whispering stories.
Absolutely. It blends that colonial elegance with the vibrant pulse of contemporary Yucatecan life today.
And the material we looked at really highlights how the different locations within the city, they each offer a distinct flavor of Merida's identity.
That's right. Each one gives you a crucial piece of the puzzle, from those grand sort of European-inspired boulevards to the wonderfully chaotic energy of the traditional markets.
Right.
Each stop provides a unique perspective. You see the city's evolution, its enduring spirit, and just the daily lives of the people.
That mix of old and new, indigenous and European.
That's what makes Merida so captivating, I think, so unique within Mexico.
Okay, so first up on our journey through Merida City itself, the Grand Boulevard, Paseo de Montejo.
Yes. A must-see.
When you picture it, it's like walking down a street that feels like it's been plucked straight out of, 19th century Paris.
Or a grand Spanish avenue, maybe?
Yeah. It definitely evokes the Champs-Élysées. It's not just a street, it feels like a statement. A real testament to a very specific, very opulent period in Merida's history.
Absolutely. The scale of it, the wide, tree-lined avenue, those expansive sidewalks, they just invite you to stroll, don't they, to absorb the architecture.
It's almost like a movie set for old world luxury.
Which raises that fascinating question, why? Why this huge display of European grandeur right here in the Yucatan?
Yeah, it seems a bit out of place initially.
Well, we're connected to the bigger picture, the history. The Paseo de Montejo directly reflects the city's incredible wealth. Its global status during the late 19th and early 20th centuries.
This was the henequen boom era, right?
Exactly, the henequen boom. For decades, Yucatan was the world's leading producer of sisal fiber.
Which came from the henequen agave plant.
Right, and this fiber, they called it oro verde.
Green gold.
Green gold, because it was indispensable. Ropes, twine, even early industrial materials. The fortunes made by the hacienda owners, the henequen barons, were just immense.
So these aren't just old houses along the Paseo.
No. They are meticulously restored colonial mansions. Each one is a monument to that prosperity. You see this eclectic mix of styles, neoclassical, French, Italianate, often built with imported European marble, tiles, ironwork.
Wow.
All funded by that green gold. It was their way of showing off their wealth, their connection to, European high society.
And it's not just for standing back and admiring the architecture, is it? The material points out how alive it is today.
Oh, definitely.
It's ideal for, a serene morning walk, maybe grabbing coffee at a cafe and watching the city wake up.
Perfect for that.
But what really seems to come to life, especially on Sundays, are the Bicirruta events.
Ah, yes. The Bicicruta, that's fantastic.
It just transforms the whole paseo, right? No cars.
Exactly. It becomes a pedestrian and cyclist's paradise. You see families out cycling, kids learning to ride, joggers, people just strolling. It turns this historical landmark into a really lively, modern community space.
It's a great example of the city embracing its heritage, but also creating these dynamic public spaces for people today.
It really is. It shows how Merida blends that modern life with its historical grandeur so well. The boulevard buzzes with activity, laughter, a real sense of community joy.
And right there, centrally located, is the Monumento a la Patria.
The monument. It's huge and incredibly detailed.
It's not just a statue, is it? It's like a story carved in stone.
It is. It details Mexico's entire history, from pre-Hispanic roots, the Spanish arrival, the colonial period, independence, right up to the modern era. It gives this deep civic and historical anchor to the whole area.
So it grounds that European elegance with a strong sense of Mexican identity.
Precisely. It's this monumental piece of public art, but it's also like a giant visual history lesson. Really invites you to reflect on all the layers of Mexican history.
Okay, so from the stately grandeur of the Paseo, we pivot. We head to the vibrant, almost pulsating energy of Plaza Grande, Merida Central Square.
The Zocalo. Yeah.
This really feels like the beating heart of the city, doesn't it? Everything seems to converge here.
Absolutely. History, daily life, community, it all happens in the Plaza Grande. It's where locals and visitors mingle, street vendors are selling their wares. You really feel the pulse of Merida there.
You could probably just sit there for hours watching people.
Easily. And what's special about Merida's Plaza Grande, I think, is how it acts like a living classroom for Yucatecan identity.
How so?
Well, unlike some central squares that are mainly just for tourist photos, here you see this constant dynamic interplay between the city's deep Mayan roots and its colonial legacy.
You can see it in the artwork, the performances.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the people themselves. And it's surrounded by these incredibly significant historic buildings. They aren't just architecturally important. They actively tell Merida's story.
The government buildings, the cathedral, old mansions.
They form this living museum, each with its own tales. Power, faith, conquest, daily life over centuries. The atmosphere is just vibrant, like a constant low-key festival.
And one of those huge buildings anchoring the square is the Catedral de San Ildefonso.
The cathedral.
And it's not just any cathedral. The material highlights it as the oldest cathedral on mainland Americas.
Yeah, isn't that incredible?
Dating back to 1561. That's an unbelievable piece of history right there.
Think about the centuries of events it's witnessed.
Yeah.
The sheer passage of time. It stood there while Merida grew from a colonial outpost to the city it is today.
A silent witness to almost 5 centuries.
And its significance goes beyond just its age, you know. Its construction started really early in the Spanish conquest. It underlines Merida's role as a key colonial stronghold, the deep religious roots planted here.
It's a symbol.
A powerful symbol. Of faith, yes, but also that complex cultural blend that defines Yucatan. And then right across from it, you have the Palacio de Gobierno.
The state government building.
Right, architecturally grand, but inside.
Wow.
It houses these incredibly powerful murals by Fernando Castro Pacheco.
Oh, I've heard about those.
They're stunning. They depict Mayan and colonial history, often focusing on the struggles, the resilience of the indigenous people against colonial rule. They're not just decoration, they're a narrative.
So the whole square becomes like a living history textbook.
Exactly. Art and architecture combine to tell this complex, sometimes difficult, but always rich story of the region. You can trace the narrative right there.
And the atmosphere on Sundays sounds particularly amazing.
Oh, Sundays are special.
Markets, local crafts, food stalls, live music. A full sensory experience, it sounds like.
It really is. The whole square transforms into this huge community gathering. You've got the smells of traditional food, cochinita pibil, marquesitas, mingling with maybe the scent of flowers. You hear folk music, see beautiful woven textiles, carved wood. It's not just a market, it's a social event, a celebration.
It sounds like the place to really soak in Merida's authentic rhythm.
Definitely. A must-do on a Sunday.
Okay, just off the Plaza Grande, we find the Museo Casa de Montejo.
Right there on the south side.
A 16th century mansion. It's kind of mind-boggling that this house has stood for so long, watching the city change around it.
It really is. It belonged to the Montejo family,
Yeah.
the city's founders. So it's a literal cornerstone of Merida's foundational history.
And the architecture is something special.
Yes, it's platter-esque colonial style. But it's a very specific, very ornate form. It blends Gothic and Mudejar elements with Renaissance forms.
Plateresque,
Yeah,
like plata, silver.
exactly. Because the incredibly rich carvings on the facade, especially around the main entrance, they resemble intricate silver work. It's stunning.
You see coats of arms, mythological
The
figures.
elaborate designs. It's like the stone itself is fine jewelry. And the best part, it offers free entrance.
Oh, that's great. Very accessible.
Totally. So anyone can step inside and see the period furnishings, get a real tangible sense of how the wealthy elite lived back then.
And they have rotating exhibits, too.
Yes, often delving deeper into the region's history, culture, art. It gives you this direct window into the world of the founding family and the whole era.
All right, now for a completely different vibe. A total shift in energy. The Lucas de Galvez market,
Ah, the market. Yes.
described as Merida's largest traditional market.
Yeah.
That tells you immediately it's going to be vibrant, maybe even a little overwhelming.
In the best possible way, yes. This is where you connect with the daily pulse of the city, away from the more polished tourist spots. This is Merida for Meridanos.
This is where you experience the real daily rhythm, the authentic flavors, unfiltered.
Totally unfiltered. It's not just a market, it's this sprawling ecosystem, a labyrinth of stalls, vendors selling absolutely everything imaginable.
Shouting out prices.
Oh yeah, fresh produce piled high, exotic fruits you've maybe never seen, local meats, incredible spices filling the air.
Crafts, too. Hammocks, clothing.
Hammocks, huayll piles, the traditional embroidered dresses, pottery, everything.
Yeah.
But beyond the goods, it's the social energy, the chatter, the movement, the sheer buzz of commerce. It engages all your senses at once.
A constant discovery, turning every corner.
Exactly. Always something new, unexpected, authentic.
And for the foodies listening, this is highlighted as the place, or at least one of the best places, to try iconic Yucatecan dishes.
Oh, absolutely. Forget fancy restaurants for the real deal sometimes.
Panuchos, cochinita pibil tacos, straight from the source.
Yes. You find these little food stalls, commodores, tucked inside the market, serving incredibly fresh, affordable, authentic, regional food.
Describe a panucho for us again.
Okay, so it's a handmade tortilla, lightly fried, but before frying, it's stuffed with refried black beans. Then it's topped with shredded turkey or chicken, pickled red onion, maybe some avocado, lettuce. It's an explosion of flavor and texture.
Sounds amazing.
And the cochinita people. Slow-roasted pork, marinated in achio paste and sour orange, traditionally cooked underground in a pib. So tender, so flavorful. Served simply in a taco or torta.
Okay, I'm hungry now.
See, these aren't just meals, they're culinary experiences. They connect you directly to centuries of tradition, the unique ingredients of Yucatan.
It sounds like an essential pilgrimage for anyone wanting to understand the food culture.
Totally essential. Go hungry.
All right, our final highlight within Merida City takes us somewhere modern. The Gran Museo de Mundo Maya, the Great Museum of the Mayan World.
A very striking building, too.
Yeah, it looks incredible, and it sounds like an absolutely essential stop if you want to understand the region's original inhabitants, the Maya, and their incredible civilization.
It really is. It stands in such stark contrast to the colonial architecture we've been discussing, doesn't it? Which is fitting. It's a nod to the deep indigenous roots that underpin everything here.
And it provides an unparalleled educational resource.
Unparalleled. It details Mayan civilization from its origins thousands of years ago, right up to its vibrant presence today. It's this comprehensive journey through time.
Covering their cosmology, writing system.
Their incredibly sophisticated writing, yes. Their mathematics, the precise calendars, their monumental architecture, and their enduring cultural legacy that still shapes the region. It's all there.
And it has over 1,100 artifacts.
Over 1,100 authentic artifacts. Jade carvings, ancient pottery, huge sculptures, beautifully preserved textiles, all presented with really innovative, interactive displays.
So it brings the ancient world to life.
It really does. It makes abstract concepts tangible. You can visualize their daily lives, their grand ceremonies, their intellectual achievements. It's designed to inform, sure, but also to inspire awe.
And crucially, the material recommends it as a strong educational resource before visiting the major ruins.
Yes, that's a key tip. Before Uxmal, before Chichen Itza.
So it's not just another museum stop. It's about providing that crucial context.
Exactly. So when you get to those grand historical sites, you appreciate them at a much deeper level. You're not just seeing impressive stone structures. You understand the spiritual, social, scientific significance behind them.
You understand the alignments, the carvings.
Precisely. It transforms a tourist visit into a more informed pilgrimage. You connect the dots between the artifacts in the museum and the majestic ruins out in the jungle. It enriches the whole experience immeasurably.
That makes perfect sense. Get a background first. Okay, so We've explored the heart of Merida. Now let's expand our horizons. Let's look beyond the city limits.
Right, because the Yucatan Peninsula is just boasting with incredible stuff.
Natural wonders, archaeological treasures. Perfect for day trips from Merida. It makes such a good base camp.
It really does. And this next section really showcases the incredible diversity of experiences you can have just a short drive away.
From world-famous ruins
To dipping in serene cenotes, to relaxing in charming coastal towns, the geographical, the historical richness. There's something for everyone. History buffs, nature lovers, beach seekers.
the variety is astounding. Right, let's start with the big one. You simply cannot talk about Yucatan without talking about Chichen Itza.
Impossible.
UNESCO World Heritage Site, new 7 Wonders of the World. It's the headline act, the one everyone knows.
And it lives up to the hype. Despite the crowds, it truly does. The sheer scale, the architectural precision, the cultural weight of this site, it's breathtaking.
And it's famous for El Castillo, right? The Temple of Kukulkan.
That's the iconic pyramid. But it's not just a pyramid. It's an astronomical and ceremonial marvel. Its design is just staggering proof of the Maya's sophisticated understanding of the cosmos.
The steps add up to 365.
Exactly. 4 staircases, 91 steps each, plus the top platform makes 365. The days in the solar year. Encoded right into the structure, it shows their incredible math, their astronomy, their connection between architecture, calendar, and worldview.
And then there's the equinox phenomenon. That's where it gets really mind-blowing.
The serpent shadow, yes.
During the spring and autumn equinoxes, this shadow forms on the staircase, like a serpent descending the pyramid.
Kukulkan, the feathered serpent god descending to earth. It's so precise. Thousands gathered to witness it. It's just an incredible feat of deliberate architectural engineering aligned perfectly with the sun.
It speaks volumes about their skills, their beliefs, their connection to the cosmos.
It really does. It blends their spirituality with rigorous scientific observation in a way that still amazes us. And Chichen Itza isn't just El Castillo.
Right, there's more.
There's the observatory, El Caracol, used to track celestial bodies like Venus. There's the great ball court, the largest in Mesoamerica, where they played those ritualistic ball games.
With huge consequences sometimes, right?
Potentially, yes. And the Temple of the Warriors, with its impressive columns, and Shakmul statue. Each structure tells a piece of the Mayan story: religion, daily life, politics, intellectual achievements.
And it's about 1.5 hours from Merida.
Roughly, yeah. So it's a feasible day trip, but a long one. Definitely plan ahead.
Yeah.
Go early to beat the heat and the biggest crowds.
Good tip. Okay, so maybe for visitors who want something incredible, but perhaps a bit less crowded than Chichen Itza, the material highlights Uxmal.
Ah, Uxmal. My personal favorite, perhaps.
It's considered the finest example of Puuc architecture.
Yes, and that distinction is crucial. Puuc architecture, named for the low hills in the region, is known for its incredibly intricate stone mosaics, detailed carvings, especially on the upper parts of buildings.
Contrasting with plain lower walls.
Often, yes. It emphasizes decoration over just sheer size. And Uxmal's most iconic structure is the Pyramid of the Magician.
That's the one with the rounded sides.
Exactly. Unique elliptical shape, unusually steep steps. Legend says a dwarf magician built it in one night. It has this mythical aura. Its shape and decoration really set it apart. It's pure Puuc artistry.
And it also has the nunnery quadrangle.
The Nunnery Quadrangle.
Yeah.
Magnificent. Despite the name the Spanish gave it, it was likely a palace complex or maybe even a military academy.
With incredibly detailed stone mosaics.
Absolutely breathtaking. Each of its 4 long buildings is adorned with these elaborate symbolic facades. The precision, the beauty of the stonework, depicting rain gods, fertility symbols. It's stunning.
And the feel of the place is different. Less crowded, more mystical.
Definitely. That's the key difference in the experience. Uxmal offers a quieter, more reflective visit. You can really take your time, explore the details. The piece allows for a deeper appreciation.
That sounds very appealing.
Plus, they often have light and sound shows in the evening. They illuminate the carvings, narrate the site's history. It adds another layer to that mystical aura. Unforgettable. Really sticks with you.
Okay, sticking with the Puuc style, just 20 minutes from Uxmal, there's Kaba.
Right. Part of the Puuc route, often visited together with Uxmal.
And it's famous for its Palace of the Masks. That name alone is intriguing.
It is. And what's fascinating is the sheer number of masks of Chalk, the Mayan rain god, covering the main facade.
How many?
Over 250. The entire exterior is covered in repeating images of this god with his distinctive long hooked nose. It's visually stunning, totally unique,
And it really shows how important rain was.
absolutely vital. Their survival depended on it. This building is this incredible monument to their devotion to chalk, and Caba is connected to Uxmal by a sock bay.
An ancient Mayan road.
Yes, a raised causeway. It gives you this real sense of how these cities were interconnected, part of a regional network. These weren't just roads. They were arteries for trade, communication, maybe even ceremonies.
And Kaaba is described as quiet, undervisited.
Generally, yes. Much quieter than Uxmal or Chichen Itza, which is great for photography, for quiet reflection.
Perfect for that more intimate encounter with history, taking your time, absorbing the atmosphere without the rush.
Exactly. A wonderful opportunity to just be there.
Now for something really convenient, super close to Merida, Zibil Shaltun, only about 20 minutes away.
Yeah. Incredibly accessible, makes for a perfect half-day trip.
And it offers this great blend of archaeology and nature.
It really does. Its most famous structure is the Temple of the Seven Dolls.
Named for little clay figures found inside.
That's right, 7 small, enigmatic figures. But the temple itself is famous because it's aligned with the equinox sunrise.
Another example of Mayan astronomy.
A perfect one. The sun shines directly through its doorways on the equinoxes. Breathtaking. It shows their sophisticated knowledge, how they integrated it into their beliefs and architecture, science and devotion, hand in hand.
And the nature part. There's a cenote right on site.
Yes. Cenote Exica. It's a beautiful, large, open cenote. You can swim right there among the fish and water lilies, surrounded by the ruins.
Wow, learn about history, then cool off immediately.
Exactly. Plus, there's a small on-site museum, too. It's the perfect combo for a shorter trip. 2 great experiences in one convenient spot.
Okay, next is EXPAT. Described as a smaller Mayan site, but unique.
Smaller, yes, but don't underestimate it. Smaller often means more intimate, less crowded.
Which is a huge plus for many people, and what makes it unique?
2 main things, really. First, and this is increasingly rare, you can still climb the main pyramid, the Acropolis.
Oh, really? Climb it?
Yes, and the reward is these incredible panoramic jungle views. Miles and miles. Gives you a real sense of the vastness of the Mayan world.
That's amazing. And the second unique thing?
The stucco sculptures. The preservation of the detailed stucco work on the Acropolis is exceptional, especially around the entrance to the tomb of a ruler, Yucatan like TikTok.
Stucco, not stone carvings.
Right. These delicate, intricate sculptures are amazingly well preserved, much more fragile than stone. They offer this rare, vivid glimpse into Mayan art, mythology, funerary practices, winged figures, monster mouths, very different from what you see elsewhere.
A real archaeological gem.
Truly.
And it has a nearby cenote, too. Excanch.
It does. Accessible by bike or a short walk from the ruins. And the cenote often has things like a zip line or a rope swing.
So it adds an element of adventure.
Exactly. It turns a historical visit into a full day of exploration and fun. Combines that cultural immersion with some natural thrills. Hashtag beat coastal charms and aquatic adventures.
All right, let's shift gears now. From ruins to nature, specifically the coast. First up, Celestin.
Ah, the flamingos.
A coastal fishing village, yes, but also a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve and home to vast pink flamingo colonies. That image is just captivating.
It really is. Seeing hundreds, sometimes thousands of these incredibly vibrant pink birds feeding in the shallow waters,
Yeah.
it's an unforgettable spectacle.
Best seen from November to March.
That's when their numbers are highest, yeah. They migrate there. But beyond the flamingos, the mangrove boat tours are fantastic.
Gliding through mangrove tunnels.
Yes, these intricate channels formed by the mangrove roots. You see amazing bird life visit freshwater springs called Ojos de Agua bubbling up and see the petrified forest.
Which isn't really petrified.
No, it's a stand of dead trees preserved by the high salt content. Looks eerie and beautiful. The whole tour is serene, educational, deeply immersive in this vital coastal ecosystem.
A real peaceful counterpoint to the ruins.
Definitely. And Celestin itself sounds like a quiet beach town, perfect for a relaxed day trip.
Seafood palapas on the shore.
Yes, lining the beach. Imagine eating fresh ceviche, grilled fish, right there with your feet almost in the sand. Gentle Gulf breeze. Perfect way to unwind.
Now, if you're looking for Merida's nearest beach escape for just a quick trip to the coast, Progreso is the spot, right? Only 30 minutes away.
That's the one. The most convenient, most popular choice for a quick seaside fix, especially busy on weekends with folks from Merida.
And it's known for its really long pier, the Malecon.
Exceptionally long. It stretches several kilometers out into the Gulf. It's quite a landmark. Great for a stroll, fishing, just enjoying the sea breeze and the view.
And the beach itself.
Sandy, good for swimming, lounging, Lots of restaurants and casual stalls right on the beach road, the Malecon. Fresh seafood, relaxed atmosphere, ideal for a simple day trip.
And it has nearby attractions too, like El Corchito.
Right, the El Corchito Ecological Reserve, just nearby. It has more cenotes, mangrove trails. So even at the main beach town, you can still easily access those unique Yucatan natural features.
Adds another dimension beyond just sun and sand. Okay, we've mentioned cenotes popping up near ruins and reserves, but the Yucatan is famous for them in their own right, these incredible natural sinkholes.
Formed by collapsed limestone exposing the groundwater.
Yeah.
Unique geological formations, you don't find them like this anywhere else.
And they were sacred to the Maya.
Deeply sacred. Gateways to the underworld, Xibalba. Sites for offerings, rituals. Today, there's still vital water sources and places of just astonishing natural beauty.
And each one is different.
Completely. Wide open swimming holes, semi-open caverns, deep, dark caves. A huge diversity of experiences. Exploring them is like entering a hidden world.
The material highlights a few key options. First, the Kusama cenoteses. These sound like an adventure just getting there.
There really are. It's not just about the swim, it's the whole experience.
A 3-cenote tour via horse-drawn rail carts on old Henequen tracks.
Yes, these little carts called trucks run on narrow gauge tracks that were actually used to haul Henequen fiber from the fields. So the journey itself is part of the charm, rumbling through the jungle. Feels like going back in time.
A very authentic rustic experience.
Totally. Set in a traditional Mayan village. And the 3 cenotes are distinct. Cenote de Xilotón is a large, easy-access cavern pool, great for a swim.
Okay.
Cenote Chexeniche is more open, with amazing tree roots dangling down into the water. And Cenote Blancajol is a deeper cave cenote, quite dark, but with these dramatic beams of light piercing through holes in the ceiling. Ethereal. Magical.
So it's a journey combining history, local culture, and stunning nature.
Exactly. Very immersive.
Now, for those seeking maybe a quieter experience, away from bigger tours, Expatun and Zonbakal sound perfect, near San Antonio Mulix.
Right, about 45 minutes from Merida. These are often recommended for a more peaceful, contemplative swim, less commercialized.
So Expatun is semi-open.
Yes, part of the roof has collapsed, so you get sunlight, lush plants around the edges, hanging vines, stunning clear turquoise water, very picturesque.
That's lovely. And Zonbakal.
That one's more cave-like. You go down a wooden staircase into this cool subterranean chamber. Lots of stalactites, stalagmites. The water's usually cooler, really refreshing, like swimming in a natural cathedral.
And they're known for being quieter, lesser known.
Generally, yes. Ideal for peaceful swimming, snorkeling, just enjoying nature's artistry without interruption. Very reflective.
We talked about the Henequen boom funding the mansions on Paseo de Mateo. That history is so central to Merida.
Absolutely. It shaped the region's landscape, its economy, its social structure.
And Hacienda Instituto de Peón sounds like the place to really step back into that era.
It is. It's a beautifully restored, working Henequen plantation. The tours are comprehensive, immersive. They bring that crucial period of history vividly to life.
And they demonstrate the whole process.
The entire process.
Oh.
From cutting the agave leaves in the fields, to the machinery that crushes them and extracts the fibers, to drying them, making rope. You see it all firsthand.
It really shows you what green gold meant, the labor involved.
Exactly. The source of the wealth that built so much of Merida. It provides this tangible link to that economic engine.
And it's not just a history lesson, right? It's an experience.
Right. The tour includes a ride on those horse-drawn rail carts on original tracks, like at Cuzama, plus a swim in a beautiful cenote right there on the Hacienda property.
Oh, no.
And usually a traditional Yucatecan lunch is included or available, so it's a full-day experience. You're not just reading about history. You're riding through it, seeing it, swimming in it, tasting it.
A really immersive way to connect with that complex past, understanding the grandeur and the labor.
Precisely. Highly recommended.
Okay, let's talk about some charming colonial towns outside Merida. First, Izamal, the Yellow City.
Izamal. It really is yellow.
The ochre-painted buildings. That alone sounds incredibly picturesque, almost surreal.
It's a unique visual experience. Nearly every building, the Grand Condent, humble homes, is painted this golden yellow. Creates this warm, inviting glow, especially in the afternoon sun. Magical.
And its most prominent landmark is the Convento de San Antonio de Padua.
Huge convent. But what's fascinating is that it's built directly on top of a massive Mayan pyramid platform, Papholchak.
Wow, so it's a powerful symbol of that merging or layering of cultures.
Exactly. A forceful overlay sometimes. The convent's atrium is one of the largest in the world, designed to hold huge crowds of indigenous people for conversion and services. Breathtaking scale.
And you can still see other Mayan pyramid remains nearby, like Mu.
Yes. And you can climb Mu for free. The views are amazing, panoramic views of the yellow city spreading out below and the jungle beyond.
So it's not just colonial, it's ancient and colonial history literally stacked together.
Tangibly connected. Plus, Izamal has this strong spiritual feel, a thriving artisan community. And you can take horse-drawn carriage tours.
Adds to the old world charm.
Totally. It's a complete, engaging, resonant experience.
Next, Valladolid, about 2 hours from Merida, often combined with Chichen Itza visits.
Very common combination, yes. Makes for a convenient and worthwhile stop. A perfect complement to the ruins.
It offers a taste of colonial life.
It's a beautiful, authentic colonial city. Charming central square, colorful streets with these well-preserved pastel buildings, historic churches like San Servacio.
Feels more lived in, maybe less touristy than some other towns?
Often, yes. You get a real slice of everyday Mexican life there. But what's incredibly convenient is Cenote Zatzi.
It's right in the town center.
Smack bang in the middle. This stunning, large, semi-open cenote is the perfect immediate escape from the heat. Pop in for a quick, refreshing swim after walking the town or coming back from Chichen Itza. Super accessible.
That's amazing. And it's good for artisan shopping and food, too.
Definitely. Great place to find unique local crafts, leather goods, textiles, and wonderful traditional Yucatecan restaurants and street food.
So it rounds out the cultural experience, history and vibrant contemporary life.
Exactly. A great place to immerse yourself. #, do you have 3 additional noteworthy mentions?
Okay, beyond those really detailed spots, the material gives us a few more intriguing mentions. Just brief ones, but they pique the curiosity. Shows how much more there is.
Absolutely. These offer even more niche or unique experiences for those looking to dig even deeper. Highlights the sheer breadth of attractions across the peninsula. Merida is just the beginning.
First, Cenote Soitón. This one sounds like it was made for Instagram. Near Valladolid.
That's the one. It's famous for that circular stone platform in the middle of the cavern, right under an opening in the ceiling.
And the light beams down onto it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Creates this stunning, almost ethereal effect. A natural spotlight on the water and platform. Very visually striking.
Popular for photos, I bet.
Extremely popular. Can get busy because of it, but it is genuinely beautiful, almost otherworldly. Worth seeing for that unique aesthetic.
Next, Mayapan Ruins. Described compellingly as a mini Chichen Itza, but with far fewer tourists.
Yes, offers a different kind of archaeological experience.
And here's the really interesting part. Full pyramid climbing is still allowed.
That's the key attraction for many. It's becoming so rare at major sites.
So it's a fantastic alternative for a more hands-on exploration.
Definitely. For those who want that adventurous connection without the huge crowds, Mayapan was a significant post-classic Mayan capital. Smaller than Chichen Itza, but gives you a great sense of a Mayan city plan.
And climbing the main pyramid gives those great views.
Unparalleled views, and that tangible physical connection to the ancient structure. Truly immersive for the adventurous history lover.
Then there are the Loltún Caves, the largest cave system in Yucatan.
Reputedly, yes. Huge network of underground chambers.
Featuring ancient wall art and guided tours. Sounds like an adventure into the earth.
It is a deep dive, literally, into geology and pre-Hispanic history. Stunning stalactites, stalagmites formed over millennia. But more importantly, evidence of human occupation going back thousands of years.
Wall paintings, handprints.
Yes, ancient Mayan wall art, handprints, even artifacts found within the caves. Shows how early inhabitants used these natural shelters. It's humbling.
And the guided tours are essential.
Absolutely. The guides bring the history, the geology, the legends of the caves to life. They explain the formations, the ancient markings. You need a guide to navigate and understand it.
The mangroves of Sisal are mentioned for eco-tours, bird watching, kayaking.
Sounds wondrously peaceful, doesn't it?
Especially for nature lovers, people seeking quiet, sustainable tourism.
It's perfect for that. A fantastic chance to see Yucatan's unique coastal ecosystems, diverse bird life, migratory and resident species.
Kayaking through the mangroves must be very serene.
Incredibly serene. Gliding through those calm, winding waters, it's immersive. And mangroves are so important nurseries for marine life, natural filters, a beautiful contrast to the ruins and city bustle. Connects you with the natural world.
And finally, Las Coloradas, those bright pink salt lagoons.
Ah, the pink lakes. Yes. Truly striking.
A bit of a drive, though, 3+ hours from Merida.
It is a longer trip, yeah. That's why the material suggests combining it with Rio Lagartos.
For the flamingo tours there.
Exactly. Make a full day of it. See the flamingos in Rio Lagartos, then the pink lakes of Los Colorados nearby.
What makes them so pink?
Microscopic organisms, red algae, tiny brine shrimp that thrive in the super salty water. They produce beta-carotene, same stuff that makes carrots orange and flamingos pink.
Wow, nature is amazing.
It creates this surreal, otherworldly landscape. Unforgettable photos, worth the journey for that unique natural wonder and the ecological connection with Rio Lagartos. Hashtag tag tag outro.
Wow. Okay. What an absolutely incredible journey we've just taken, even just talking about it, through Merida and the wider Yucatan.
It really covers so much ground, doesn't it?
From those grand colonial boulevards, the bustling markets in the city, then out to the ancient ruins, the serene cenotes, the vibrant coastal towns.
It highlights that unparalleled blend the region offers. History, nature, culture, and that distinct local warmth you feel everywhere.
It really is a place that just keeps revealing more. Endless opportunities for discovery, a unique story around every corner.
And this deep dive, it really shows how each of these places, they enrich your understanding. You grasp the deep Mayan roots, but also the vibrant present-day Yucatan life.
It's a place that just invites constant exploration.
Definitely. The layers of history, the natural beauty, the warmth of the people, it makes it truly special. Rewards curiosity.
And that's exactly what we aim for here at the Deep Dive. For you listening, whether you're a curious explorer, a seasoned traveler wanting deeper insights, maybe even thinking about moving to Merida,
A prospective expat, yeah.
this kind of in-depth, curated information is precisely what you need to plan those unforgettable explorations with real confidence.
Equipping you with the knowledge to make the experience richer, more informed.
That's what the Deep Dive is all about, cutting through the noise, giving you those crucial nuggets of wisdom.
And for even more, detailed travel tips, practical things like transportation insights, specific local recommendations,
Mhm.
keep following the deep dive.
Right. This is where we consistently bring you exclusive interviews. We talk to local experts, seasoned guides, fellow expats.
Giving you even more practical tools, more insights to navigate this amazing region like a local, delving deeper than guidebooks can.
And if you're really looking for that supportive community, a place to ask your specific questions, get real-time info about life in Merida.
When you need the Facebook group.
Becoming a member of the Merida Expats 411 Facebook group is the fantastic next step. It really is the ultimate resource for informed living and adventure here.
It connects you with hundreds of people sharing interests, offering firsthand advice, support, friendship.
You can ask about anything: visas, the best taco stand, finding a plumber, share experiences, tap into that invaluable local knowledge from people living it daily.
It's more than just a group. It's a living network of insights for your journey in Merida.
So as you mull over all these incredible destinations we've talked about, picture yourself exploring them. Ask yourself, which of these gems, these iconic sites, will be your first deep dive in Merida?
What aspect of this vibrant culture are you most excited to uncover firsthand?
We really can't wait to see what you discover.